Hello and welcome back to No Man's Land for episode 95 of our survival let's play. Today we are gonna follow on from the last episode where we were doing our first sort of load of precision farming. However, it's peak time to sell mostly our furniture. Planks are right up there as well. I think July's peak time for planks, but there's very little difference to what they're selling at now compared to what they're going to be selling at. If we go and have a look, have we already passed it? We have, haven't we? Planks and furniture, where are we at? Oh my god, where are we at? There we are. Right, so farm shop is the highest for that. Like I said, it is July, but it's past its peak anyway. It's higher than that price at the minute. And then farm shop for that, for furniture, which they're over as well. So we've got everything that's on here. We've got furniture that's in there, and then there's another one about to populate, and then we've got a load of planks. I don't even know how many planks we've got, because they only populate one at a time. Yeah. So I mean, there's 15,000 litres worth of planks there as well. So I mean, that is going to take some time to move, because they're a bit sort of fiddly. Just to move about, really. So we want to be up at the farm shop to start with. This is mega heavy. Only this tractor can pull it, the other tractor can't pull this. I tried when I was moving it over here originally. So I mean, even this 6 mile an hour we're looking at, and there's that bit of a rise, isn't there, as we get to the farm shop, so hopefully it'll be able to sell us. But we've got 5,000 litres of furniture, 25,000 litres of planks, so I mean, we're looking at some good profit for effectively a material that's free. There's only wood we put into it, and even then we've started clearing areas. We don't even have to plant trees anymore, even though I was going to. And to be fair, I still should be planting some more of our own trees, because it's just going to tick on anyway. But we've got that much, or that sort of the abundance of trees that's just on our land that we haven't even cleared yet. I haven't sort of felt the need to go and do it, but like I said, we should really. There's some that need to come up as well that I've already cut down. There's an area that I think we showed in the last episode where we had the moors out. It's the area just where the chicken coop is. That area we are going to work on. It's starting to slip a bit. It is, isn't it? We are going to work on next. We're going to put a field in there, and I think we're going to start another sugar beet field there. But we need to cut the grass first. We might as well, and get that fermenting as silage before we do anything. Whether we'll get on that in this episode or not, I'm not sure. There's also another factory unit that I would like to build, and it's going to take the majority of our money. In fact, there's two, but I can't build both. I'm saying that I can't build both. Once we've sold all this and everything else we've got, we might be able to. Right. I don't know if them planks are going to sell or not. No, I'm going to have to push them on. They don't sell when they're on the side or on the selling now. That one is, that one's not. Right, let's just see if we can nudge that over. There we go. No damage done to the wheel either. So I mean, already we've got what do we get there? Right, that gives us 46,500 straight off the bat, which I do not mind at all. We'll go and get the other bits of furniture, and then, like I said, we'll probably start loading our planks up. But I'm not going to show us doing all that because it'll take quite a while. And even though we've got something like a 2.5 ton weight on, it's still not really enough, to be fair. Been waiting to sell this for quite a while, haven't we? I know the furniture in particular we sort of sell as and when, but the planks have been building up for ages. I can't remember what month it was when we first started selling them. I've sort of lost track. I'm sure I could go back and have a look, but I think it was it the month where we got the big bag handler. It was around that time, wasn't it? Because that's what enabled us to be able to sell them. Right, so there is another 5,000 litres of furniture, and if I pull round here, we'll start getting these loaded up. The thing that doesn't help with this is this this bank here. There's a dip that goes down to it, which immediately puts the tractor off balance. However, that picked up quite well. Right, that went swimmingly. What I'm going to do, I'm going to knock off, I'm going to get the rest of them stacked, and then we'll come back. Loaded up. It didn't take overly long, to be honest. They went on quite quickly. I did sort of push them a bit neater right at the end there. So, let's get these tied down. So we've got this time 5,000 furniture and 17,500 litres worth of planks. A bit slow there. I was looking at that sugar thinking, where's that going to go? But we mentioned, I don't know if we did mention it. In fact, I'm sure we did. Donuts keep getting mentioned in the comments of videos, and we are going to look at that. That's one of the placeables, one of the factory productions that I'm looking at getting. I think I've got everything for them as well. I do need to buy something to cart the milk up with. But we've got the eggs, we've now got the sugar, and we've got loads of sugar beet as well. Already processed in there. Like, we literally don't need to put any more in for ages, I don't think. Which is why we're going to be getting the other placeable that I've mentioned. As I was rudely interrupted by a delivery driver. A delivery driver who is half an hour early, which is why I started this when I did. I don't even know what we got there. We got 46,000 before, didn't we? So let's have a look. So now we're up to 81. So just out of our wooden planks, our furniture and planks, sorry, we are around 81 grand. I didn't see what. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. While we're up here, we may as well take this down. This thing that I can't even remember what it's called. Right, let's get back down there, and we'll see what we can do there. We're back down, and this is the area that we're going to be working in. It will drop down, there it goes, and there. Right, so this is the area I want to get cleared. We'll get as much grass as we can from it. I know it's not going to be sort of overly good quality, but we'll still collect it up. I'm just going to concentrate on this area for now, because this is where I'm going to put, well, what will initially be, I know that's out of my area. Yeah, what initially will be a sugar beet field will only be a small one, but like we said, that's all we're going to do with sugar beet or potato fields, aren't we? We're going to keep them small. Right, so that must be out of the area as well there. Am I going? Ah, that's why. I was following the line of the trees and not the actual not the line of the piece of land. So I mean, there you can see how big the field's going to be. It's not going to be massive. Yeah, we'll get a sugar beet field in here. What I've got plans for the other side is quite a large field that sort of curves around these hills, but that won't be today. We've got our soybean fields ready as well. We can just see it over there through the trees. I'm sure that's soybean. That's ready to harvest, although we're not in sort of dire need for that. What we are in dire need for is our canola has run out again, and we only filled it, was it the first half of May, I think we filled it, and yeah, it's run out already. So we just, that's obviously producing our canola oil. We just can't keep on top of that. We've got canola in, I think, 3 different fields now, and we still can't. I mean, we've only just started producing that sort of amount, but, and we're not even producing it yet, are we? Because they're not ready. But yeah, I can't keep doing that. I can't just dedicate maybe, what will it be, 2/3 of our field, something like that, to a half our field, sorry, to one crop. So that's going to leave us really short for everything else, especially if we do start doing donuts or cakes, whichever one we end up doing. We're really going to have to keep on top of stuff, but that is enough for that, and I'll get that done, and I'll go and get the windrow. Didn't even see that there. Let's go and move that. I've actually left the trailer over here because we've got, this is the pile of trees that's just been, I mean, they'll only be that size once we strip them down, but it's just free wood, isn't it? We'll get them into our productions, just like we were talking about earlier on. It's just free material. You literally don't have to do anything with it. Right, get this picked up. Like I said, it's not loads, but this is another, when we talk about free material, this is another one, isn't it? We're going to be churning all this up anyway, and we're actually going to be building something on it as well, so why not cut it down? I think we'll probably get less than I actually thought we were going to be honest. Look, just looking at it, looking at the swaths. I thought there might have been a bit more, but it's one of them things, isn't it? We'll have a look at, once I've done this, we'll have a look at the precision farming as well, and how it's affected the fields that we've done, and what we've done as well. Because, like I said at the end of the last episode, there was some things I was going to do off camera, because it would just be monotonous if I kept it on the whole time. Can't believe I've actually missed that. Kind of. Right, we'll start with this one down here. I mean, that area is quite an obvious one to buy next, but if anything, it'll probably be over there. Then we can start looking at our fields that are already ploughed over the far side. We can start looking at increasing them. We have spoke about getting a second chicken coop as well, haven't we? I think there's I'm sure there's a newer one. What allows you to get? I mean, it might be a little bit more expensive than that, but it allows you to get like a ridiculous amount of chickens. So we'll have to have a look at that. Because although we're going to start using the eggs for something else soon, or some of them anyway, not all of them, they have been a massive source of income for us. Almost there. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it'll even fill one trailer full? Or one wagon full, we should say. It's a forage wagon, isn't it, that we'll be using? Right, those other random little bits we'll just go over. Let's go and get... In fact, I can get through here. And I've started keeping the forage wagon in here as well. I just thought where our... Does that look all dark? I've noticed it looked that dark before. Do you know, that's just reminders. I bet we need to feed the cows. Yeah, we do. We're gonna have to do that in this episode. They need doing as well. Right, I'm going to go over and get these. If it fills, I'll tip it. If not, then we'll come back once we're done. It's probably surprised us. We've got more than what I thought we were going to. We've already had one wagon full. We are going to pass 50%, aren't we, on this one? So it hasn't been too bad, really. And like I said, it's a free resource, isn't it? Why not use it? what I forgot all about, the field's actually going to be a little bit smaller. Because I forgot about that track, the road running through, and we are going to maintain them roads as well. So the field's only going to be from that road to here. But again, I know I probably won't mind that once we come to actually collecting the sugar beet up. Given how long it took us to do field number, I think it's number 3, isn't it? We normally refer to it as. Right, I'm collecting these bits because I think I want to build in this sort of general area. And I don't want to not be able to do that because there's tiny bits. There we go. Extra 2 litres there, very important. We don't want to be in there. We want to be around here. And we filled up down the bottom one last time, so we'll do it in here this time. We're going to need the plough, aren't we? What I'll do, I'll just leave that there. And we'll go and grab... Do I want to do this yet? Right, let's have a look. Up here. In fact, let's get the plough, and then we'll drive up, and then I think it'll just be quicker all around. We need to get the weeder as well on our fields that we planted. Oh, I don't think I mentioned. In fact, we'll do it now before we go. I put barley in this one. If we go on to the map, we put lime down, which you can see the difference between them two. But that's sort of lesson learned. I'm not going to do it now that we've already planted. And we put 2 lots of manure down on this one as well. I don't know why that strip's shown like that, because I must have missed it the second time. Oh well, it'll need doing again anyway, I think. So yeah, barley in that one, canola in that one. We've got an overall environmental score of 51. However, we're up to 57 on that one. I think after doing what we've done and then sort of reading between the lines, our environmental score, once we get these analysed, so this one is about to be harvested. Once these 3 are fully grown and harvested, and we get the samples and we start treating them, then our overall score will go up. I seen something before about buildings having an impact. That was pretty much when precision farming first came out. So how accurate that is or not, I'm not sure. Or it might be after an update or something, I can't remember, but there was definitely something to say that depending on what buildings you had on your land, it sort of affected your overall score. If that's not right, feel free to correct us. Like I said, it's something I just either read or saw, and it was probably a couple of months ago now. Right, the thing that we're going to get is we're going to get a BGA, and we're going to get the BGA with this. Am I aim for getting one of these? So it's 55 grand. I was going to put it up here. Don't know, something like that. Because I only actually need to be at the front, and that sort of tucks in nicely there. However, if we've got this track here that we're going to maintain, then why not? That's going to cost more money, like. However, why not put it like this? And then we're not wasting that land, are we? Does that make more sense? Or should we just put a... I mean, that's going to be really awkward. If I could have got... That's... I'd have to reverse. So I might just do that, actually. In fact, that is exactly what I'm going to do. Does that go higher up? Let's put it there. Let's go and have a look. Does that change the environment score? We're still at 51. I didn't even know I hate these raid. No, they're just tanks. So, the only bit we need to be at is this bit here. And that charging point we're not going to use. That's for our digest state. Let's fill out the track. Painting, we want dirt, and we want to make that a little bit bigger. And bring that around there. Excellent, right. Happy with that. Like I said, it might just mean I have to reverse a trailer into there, but I'm not that fussed about that. And let's put this in here. And it's not letting us go any further. Change that over. I think some of this I'm gonna sort of cut up anyway. Right. There. So we've got our BGA. I tell you what, we'll just go and... Oh, where is it? Right, I need the other tractor. I'm going to go and get the Steyr, and we'll be back down. I'll show you why we've decided to build a BGA. So, this is reason one of why we've decided to spend 50... Well, I think it was like 56 grand, wasn't it? On a BGA. What I thought is... And I've got a little bit, and it is only a little bit, of experience on a different map doing this, is we can fill this BGA. We've got slurry that we literally can't get rid of, to the point where we're full at the minute. God, this is heavy for this tractor, didn't realise. We're full, and yeah, we just keep producing it. So let's put that in there. And the sugar beet as well. If I show you how much sugar beet we've got here. I've already gone past it. Oh no, there. So we've got 125,000 litres of sugar beet. It's 2 sugar beet for one. So 2,000 sugar beet for one pallet of sugar. We've got more than enough sugar beet in that. This is like mega heavy. I didn't realise. I must have used it on it when I was carting it before. I must have used the other tractor, did I? Yeah, that's far too heavy. Far too heavy for that. Let's go and get let's go and get the other tractor on. Yeah, we've got more than enough sugar beet basically within the production to be worried about running out. And you get a hell of a lot of sugar beet from such a small area as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to first empty this, and then I'm going to go into the menus and I'll show you. Yep, meant to stop before that. So we'll get that done. Tell you what, while that's tipping, let's go and get a tank full of slurry. And then we'll go into the menus and then I'll tell you what the plan is. Which we will defo make money out of. 100% we will make money out of. Even though I've never... Yeah, we can fix it. Even though I've never really did it. It is going to work. I promise you. And it's going to leave us enough money for a donut factory as well, isn't it? That we won't get in this episode, but we will get soon, I think. Right. Why is that not recognising it? Now it was recognising it. Am I going to have to move? It did pick it up straight away, didn't it? It's not going to work with this tanker, perhaps. I wonder if that's... Start overloading slurry. Oh, now it's emptying. Right, so we've got slurry and we've got sugar beet in, all the way down to the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that production on. We're going to put that production on. And then what you can see is we're going to start getting electricity and digest it. From when I've done it before, you can get a hell of a lot of electricity out of not a great deal of these. So we're going to keep them on, and then once it reaches a good amount, you can see we get methane as well. Once it reaches a good amount, we'll just sell it, and you can sell it directly from here. So now any excess material, I mean, you can see we can put all sorts in there, and we will. So we don't even need to do potatoes for this. We can just keep doing sugar beet, and like I said, the slurry is free anyway. So that is the plan. That is why we spent 55 grand on a BGA, because I think it's only going to take a few months, and I think we'll be profiting from it. I don't think it's going to take very long at all. I have no idea where we're at with length of video, you know. Absolutely no clue. Let's get hooked up to here. I did say Denalby had absolutely tons to do, and I wasn't lying. Right, I want to leave a little border. Is that going to go all the way up to there? Yep. Oh, brilliant. I forgot about the stones. Can't wait to do that again. I say this isn't going to be very big. Do you know what? I don't think it's going to be overly too bad. I'm not sure in do I just call it PF? In precision farming, if you get bonuses for rotating crops as well. That is something we'll have to. Well, there's lots of things that we'll need to look at. Because, like I said, I haven't read up on it a great deal. But I wonder if you do. I wonder if you get bonuses for having different crop types in. I can't remember if that was a thing on 19 as well, actually. I'm sure it was, wasn't it? But was that with seasons, or was that with precision farming? I'm sure the percentage would go, the yield would go down if you kept planting the same sort of crops. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really good sizes. Even when I was looking at what bits of land to get, this was marked out straight away in my head. This little patch here was marked out for this exact thing. I just thought it was absolutely perfect. And it's not taking overly long either. We'll get the stones picked up, which I'm 100% not doing on camera. We will get lime put down, fertilizer put down. In fact, I might put fertilizer down first, then the lime. I don't think it really matters. I was just thinking which way around I'd rather do it so I could see better. For sowing. I wonder if this is really going to damage our score as well, because we're ploughing, aren't we? And it doesn't like ploughing. Right, now that was completely pain free. Do not mind that at all. Right, I'm going to knock off, I'm going to get these stones picked up, and we'll come back with the rest of it. We've come back on. You'll have noticed that I did a... Yeah, it is one. I did a... I was looking at the seeds and making sure they were going down. I did a short time lapse, and it will have been a really short time lapse as well, of just what we were doing on the field. That is because I went and checked, and I was seeing that the video was getting on. I knew we had absolutely tons to do in these couple of days, and there's still more to do, and I've done stuff off camera that I'm going to show you in a second. Just if we'd left it, I mean, I could have easily done like a 2-hour video today. Easily. It wouldn't have been difficult at all. So I mean, you can see we're putting sugar beet in here. That's just to continue with the electricity and the methane, which we're going to go and have a look. I'll show you. It's only been, what, essentially maybe 5 hours since we placed that. It might have even been less, maybe 4 hours in-game hours. It'll have been between 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning, I would have thought. So it hasn't been long at all. And I dare bet we've already got a good amount of, certainly of electricity anyway. The methane seems quite slow. I don't know if it's maybe if it's a different sort of crop type that does, that gives you methane quicker. I'm not sure, I'd have to have a look. But we'll go and have a look. We'll go and have a look now. The other thing is as well, it hasn't took all of our sugar beet. There's still loads of it left. I say loads. The trailer's full over there, and there's still a pile of it. Let's go down. Let's go down, 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 down. So sugar beet, it takes about, I think it's 35,000 it takes. Slurry, we've also put quite a lot in as well, but you can see already we were up to 27,000. It measures it in litres, but 27,000 litres of electric charge. Once we come to sell that, that is going to make us some money. And the fact that we should be able to continue to do that quite regularly is great. The digestate, I'll probably just sell that, you know. Unless there's a reason to keep it. I see no reason why we don't just sell it. We're not going to use it for fertilizer because we've got the manure. Just like we haven't been using the slurry. You'll see how much slurry. Oh, I'll tell you what else we've done. We've put one mix of TMR in with the cows just to keep them going. But we've put, what's that, 30-odd thousand litres worth of slurry we've put into the BGA. So that was one of the things we were doing as well. And I think that's pretty much it. If we look on here, what's this showing us? So pH is good. It needs rolling. That's what it needs. What I'll do, I'll go and hook up to that now. Don't know where the styre is. There it is. I'll go and hook up to the styre now so I don't forget, because I'll chance to leave it. Switch off, and then when we come back on, I'll just sort of advance into the next month or something, and we'll miss out from doing it. So if I go and get it rolled now, then that's pretty much it. It'll need one lot of fertiliser on it, one more lot of fertiliser, and then we're done with that field as well. What I did notice on that field, it was I'll just pick up first. Sorry, not that one. This one. It was all sandy loam. Now I'm not overly sure. I think. Sorry, it was all loamy sand. I think the two middle ones are the best ones, aren't they? If you get sandy loam and loam, that's good. Loamy sand and silty clay isn't as good. All of it, you can see, is loamy sand. So all of it was a high seed rate. So I mean, I know it's only a small field, but if we are putting other crops in it, it's going to take up a hell of a lot of seed, which is a shame. So I wonder if that'll be the same as if we do buy other bits of land sort of adjacent to it. I'm hoping as we go further that way that'll change, because that's the way I'm looking to go. we'll go around for this first one. I didn't even expect. In fact, I'm not even going to do all this on camera. I'm gonna finish it because we are seriously getting on now. I feel like we've got absolutely tons done in today's episode, like tons, and we haven't even. That isn't even mentioning the amount of money we made at the beginning. We made like 80 grand, didn't we, from the planks and from the furniture, which is absolutely great. It's allowed us to get that BGA, and then next episode I really am thinking about getting the one of the donut factories. I'm not sure which one yet. So yeah, I think that's where we'll leave it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next one.